and welcome to The Real Deal. Now, nothing dispels the memory of dinner suits and the village jam contest like a bloody thriller. And that's surely what Dan Stevens of Downton Abbey fame was thinking when he took on the lead role in slasher flick The Guest. So I sent the boys to have a chat with Dan and his co-star Maika Monroe and ask him about life after Lady Mary and what it's like to make transitions from the small to the big screen. Enjoy.
Can I help you?
Mrs. Peterson?
Yes?
My name is David. Mrs. Peterson, I knew your son, Caleb. I was with him when he died.
This is a very entertaining, very funny film. I wasn't expecting to laugh as much as I did.
Good.
Were there any funny moments offset, you know, the atmosphere, like when the camera wasn't rolling? What was that like?
It was great. It was a very, very fun set to work on, and Adam and Simon are very funny guys, and you know, almost everyone on the unit, you know, shared a very similar, twisted sense of humour, and you know, it's they kind of engender the right environment to have fun with a piece, and I think that's really what we wanted to do with this, you know, was to have fun and to celebrate all of those movies that we loved growing up, and to infuse this not so much with a sense of kind of parody or pastiche or something, but just a kind of a vibe, a mood of just loving those movies and having a bit of fun with them and being a bit cheeky, you know.
It was an incredibly fun set. One of the funnest experiences that I've had, because I don't know if you've met Adam or Simon yet.
Not yet.
They are hysterical, very odd, interesting people. And the producers are amazing, and Dan. So we had a very nice group, and we kind of created this family. And we were filming in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico, right? This little town, Moriarty, and there is nothing. I mean, I looked out my window, and there was a Taco Bell. So that was about it. So we had to entertain ourselves. So we had fun, though. It was such a special group. So it was nice.
And Dan's character is sort of pretending to be someone he's not, but he has to do it quite convincingly, otherwise, you know, his cover will be blown. And that's similar to sort of what an actor has to do, play it convincingly. What's the most pressure that you felt to get a role right?
Oh gosh, I mean, always, I guess. I'm about to do a film called The Fifth Wave, which is based on a book that has a huge fan base. So I think this is probably the most pressure that I'll feel, is because you have fans that have read the book and they're kind of expecting, or they have in their mind a vision of what they want this girl to be. And so I think this definitely is the most pressure that I felt like, okay, I have to do it right.
Now there's a scene which many people are talking about in this scene, and I was just curious to know what the construction of that scene was like, with all the steam and everything else, and also how many takes of it did you do? Was it just one take, or?
We did a few takes, but it was, you know, technical things very often. What's very funny is that, you know, in the background of that bathroom, you know, there's just a guy, you know, a sort of a grip in shorts with a smoke machine, just kind of, you know, wafting stuff out. So I'm standing there on my towel, and there's this guy just kind of, you know, wafting away behind me, just chewing his gum and thinking about dinner. Yeah, no, it was a fun one to shoot that, and yeah. That was, you know, that was what all the work was for.
Yeah. And Dan's character, as I said, he's pretending to be something he's not. What's something about this business that you thought you knew, but when you actually sort of, now that you've been in it for a while, it's a little bit different to what you thought?
Yeah, it's a very interesting business that we're in. You know, you have to be, I don't know, careful not to get sucked in and consumed by it, because there's a lot of bull. You know, there is. It's such a weird job that we have, and you know, you just have to stay grounded and be, I don't know, aware of and remember who you are. It's just going the past couple of years experiencing different things. I mean, even press and stuff like that. Like, it's weird what we do, and trying to grasp your mind around it. I don't know.
Yeah. And what's the real deal on this film finally? Why do you think audiences are really gonna like it?
It's fun. It's such a fun film. Watching it, I watched the film for the first time with an audience, and everyone's, you know, laughing, screaming, and to have a horror film is such a, you know, specific, the genre that people love, but then bringing in a very humorous feel, it's just so much fun. The music's amazing.
Yeah,
it's just a blast.
Cool.
It's a great movie to go and see in the theatre. I think, you know, Adam and Simon are real champions of that experience of sitting in a big dark room, the big screen with a crowd, and just having a really good laugh, being thrilled, and the music is just awesome. It's really worth hearing with some big speakers.
Cool. Well, thanks for your time,
Cool.
Vanessa. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Holly.
So it seems like nice guy Dan Stevens has a dark side, and we all want to see lots more of it. The guest premiered at this year's legendary Fright Fest Horror Festival and is out right now. So don't forget, you can catch up with all the latest Real Talk with the biggest stars, plus news, reviews, and loads more at therealdealonfilm.com. And also don't forget to follow us on Twitter at The Real Film Show. Thanks for watching.